gonna start it. Yeah, let's just start. All right, welcome back to Zach Popcorn. My name is Zach Popcorn, of course. As you can see, I'm slightly off frame, and I will be joined by my first guest, Austin Norton. Thank you for joining the show, Austin.
Hey guys, I'm Austin.
We're going to be reviewing 2 movies today, so that's why I'm wearing the sweatshirt. I'm not wearing it twice. I also wore it last review, which I don't like.
It's not a great look.
It's going to be 3 reviews in a row, so I might...
3 reviews in a row?
Yeah, I'll probably take it off.
It's different days, all of them recorded?
Well, no, it's including today. The last one and then the 2 today.
Do you remember the story behind that sweatshirt?
No, I don't remember the story behind that sweatshirt.
That was the one that you left here, and my little sister was like, "Oh wow, that was Mimi's sweatshirt, like my dead grandmother." And then I was thinking, "Oh wow, this is Mimi's sweatshirt. That's nice." And I wore it, and then you were like, "Oh man, that's my sweatshirt."
I don't remember that at all. It's a pretty good story.
Yeah, it was a pretty good story to start today.
Austin brought the heat. I never have stories like that. We're going to be reviewing Osgood Perkins' Keeper. For those who don't know who Osgood Perkins is, he's the director of... He would honestly just like you to think that he's only directed Longlegs and The Monkey. For some reason, there's this weird thing where they act... It's because he's only been with the studio for these movies, but they act like his first movie was Longlegs.
What was his first movie?
I mean, that kind of... He did a Hansel and Gretel. I have
Okay.
no idea what else he's done, but he's done like 3 movies before.
Scary and Gretel?
Yeah, they're all dumb. I can imagine. The Monkey's good. But anyway, Keeper, directed by Osgood Perkins. It's a folk horror, which right off the bat is like... Can you name one good folk horror movie? I'm putting you on the spot to prove a point. No, you can't.
Maybe The
Right?
Witch. The Witch.
CD says The Witch is terrible.
Really?
That's our other friend.
I like The Witch. We'll have
That's
to
the
bring on... Have you seen The Witch?
I've never seen The Witch.
Okay, so we have a guy that likes it, a guy that doesn't like it, and a guy that hasn't seen it.
Yeah, so I guess we could have a really crummy debate about The Witch. That'll moderate.
Maybe watch The Witch.
Yeah, we'll watch The Witch. Anyway, The Keeper, directed by Osgood Perkins, starring... You wrote down the names. They're not worth saying.
Tatiana
Nope.
Maslany.
They're not worth saying. These are not real actors. They're not worth going to see. The movie stunk. It was boring. Well, first of all, I'm going to talk about my journey with this movie. I found out about this movie from Hulu ads, which right off the bat, I mean, that's about as bad as it gets for finding out about a movie. I was watching Scream Queens, which I'd rather talk about that than this movie. So I found out about this from like 5 different Hulu ads, and I texted you, and I was like, this movie's going to be good. These 30 seconds, I was in. And you said Twitter?
I saw it mostly on Twitter. It seemed like it was a virally marketed movie. And how about this? I've been sitting on this one for a couple days now. Osgood Perkins, how about this? Is good at marketing his crummy movies. That one's for free.
I was building up to contradict that and say this was poorly marketed. It was marketed well in the
Really?
sense...
I thought this was marketed to be scary.
It was marketed to be scary, but I saw these Hulu ads, and then like the last 2 weeks, there was nothing.
No one's ever saying, "Oh man, Osgood Perkins has to prove something with this next movie." They're like, "Oh man, this next Osgood Perkins movie is
That's
going to
true,
be so
yeah.
sick."
Like, people are just...
No one's
When
down.
you do hear about the movies, it's like, this is going to be... It's Osgood Perkins. For some reason, and I think it's just because the studio's done a good job. They did such a good job with Longlegs, because we were on the hook for Longlegs.
Completely on the hook for Longlegs.
Yeah, they've
and
done...
that's what made Longlegs so crushing. It was disappointing.
So stinky. And the Monkey, they were doing it too, and I was like, I'm not buying it, but the Monkey was awesome.
The Monkey was really
So
good.
for this one, I was willing to let bygones be bygones and call a spade a spade. 2 sayings that don't actually mean the same thing. But I went in with high hopes, and for the first half hour, I was like, nice. And then it was like, all right, so nothing's going to happen. And then like a slow burn horror movie's fine. I think horror might be the worst kind of slow burn genre to do. Like, don't Boris get to the chorus. Let's see some action.
With horror, you're not really in it for this long storyline that pays off. You're in it for a fun time. So if you're slow burning a horror,
That's
you're
true.
shooting yourself. in the foot.
Especially from Osgood Perkins' last movie, The Monkey. That's like the most
Roller
fun movie
coaster
of all time.
Oh yeah.
It's more of a comedy. But yeah, this movie was just dull as all hell. It all led to some boring, like you were saying earlier, it led to some spoilers alert for The Keeper. It all led to like monsters in the basement, which I feel like we've seen 50,000 times. And I think the monsters looked like shit. You could like see the like bald cap. They ate like the Tom Brady scuba suit, but it was white.
The monsters weren't great.
It looks like Baby Art the Clown. Grab him. It honestly, this is actually pretty good. You could see like this on the monsters. Anyway, go on. Did you like to say a word about the monsters?
The monsters. I did not like the monsters at all. And the monsters are, where are we? The spoilers in this are.
My thing with spoilers is for a movie like The Running Man, people want, I think I spoiled one thing. People want to see it, so you can't really say what happens. For like Now You See Me 3, people will want to see what happens with this movie. I mean, nobody's going to see this movie.
The big twist with the monsters is that the monsters end up helping the person that's trapped, and that's it.
Are they monsters? Which you're probably asking yourself. Should we be looking at the camera? Is that awkward that we're looking at the camera? Should we be looking at each other?
I'm mixing it in.
Yeah, I'm mixing it in as well.
Change-ups.
But I feel like it's weird we're both looking there. It's almost like, you listening? You listening to this?
Baby Art and Baby Yoda are also looking.
Yeah, it's like come on. But, yeah, I don't have much to say about Keeper. Except it stunk. We kind of vamped for a lot of this. Go on.
Osgood Perkins.
You can say it again if you want.
He has 2 movies that...
That's the thing, he doesn't.
Okay, well, the 3... Osgood Perkins has 3 movies that I've seen,
yeah.
and he has 2 of them. He dances around what he wants the movie to be and completely never gets to any point. And then the movie that he just makes the movie, The Monkey... The Monkey's the monkey, and the monkey's awesome. His other 2 movies are trying to figure out how to be cool, and they suck.
Yeah, it's a lot of, like, wafting his own farts up to his nose. For especially long legs, but this one is like almost just him being like flexing his directorial muscles. And honestly, that's like me flexing my muscles, where it's like there's nothing there, buddy. You're doing there is nothing going on. You're flexing shitty directorial muscles. And I looked up after this movie. I was like, how does this movie get made? Because it sucked balls. And it was filmed during. I don't think I told you this. It was filmed during the actors' strike. While production was halted for Monkey.
Oh, is that why they
Over 3
use
weeks.
extras as the main cast?
Yeah, is that why they literally just were like, oh, Donald Sutherland's least favorite son?
I did like the cousin. Darren did a good job.
He was funny. What was his name? Give him a plug.
Ket Turton. That's a probably made up guy.
Yeah.
Ket Turton as Darren was really good.
We're a pro Ket Turton podcast. We'd like to have... I'm going to try to get Ket Turton on.
I actually don't even think any of the actors were bad.
No, they weren't bad.
dealt a bad hand.
It was just dull, and they didn't do anything with it.
Although, yeah, I don't know. What is Joseph Sutherland's accent?
It's like
Does
he's
anyone know?
Canadian, I think.
But that doesn't sound Canadian. Was he doing an accent?
He doesn't look like a Sutherland. I don't want to go in dangerous waters here. He is.
Definitely.
He might be adopted.
He was doing like a Dutch accent.
That's a good placement for it. He was doing, I guess that's the folksy kind of part. What a shitty, what a bad performance.
Was Darren doing a Dutch accent?
I wonder if he talks like that. Darren was just being like Darren.
He
was like Bo
hey,
Green.
guys.
He was like, how's it going? Cousin. And he was fun, and that was literally the only part of the movie. Darren brings the energy of the monkey.
He does. Yes, he does.
Right? Imagine
there's a little kernel of it in that movie.
There's 3 minutes of Darren screen time, right?
And that's like the best part of the movie.
And the whole time you're like, can we get back to Darren after that? Like that guy was having a
That was
blast.
Darren turned into the monster. That would have been better.
I guess that would have been better. A better movie would have been Darren and his working girlfriend. Is that what does PC even stand for?
Politically correct.
What's the politically correct term for hooker?
Sex worker.
Yeah, his sex worker girlfriend. That would be a better movie.
It would be.
Is Darren just getting his whores and
That's
quipping.
Darren was funny. But there was no... Osgood Perkins has a comedic element. He clearly has a knack for making you laugh.
Yeah, like I was saying, like with the monkey, with Darren, if he leans into that and like almost like a Zach Craig, if he's more of a Zach Kreger, like also, I don't want to dump on him. He might like the smell of his own farts a little too much at this point, but like the barbarian kind of tone. I'd like for Osgood Perkins to go to that.
Do a barbarian.
There's a lot of laughs there. Not that like a barbarian too, but like a horror comedy.
He got all his laughs out of his system in The Monkey. It was laugh after laugh.
Yeah. Like a movie where the situation is scary, but there's a funny guy. Like Darren would have been good. Like if Darren was just in the house. I think probably there's probably plenty of reviews of Keeper out there, but we're the only one who spent 4.5 minutes talking about Turner's performance as Darren.
Darren was good. Darren was really good. Darren, he jumped off the screen.
He did jump off the screen, and he grabbed you, and he shook you, and he said, "Are you awake? Because here's Darren, and the party is here."
He made you laugh. And that's a good... Darren's a good metaphor for all the movies that he's made. All three movies that he's made.
I like this a lot.
Because Darren's like, he's coming at you. Darren's Darren. And then that's the monkey. And then his other two movies are the other two characters where it's just like, oh, who are these guys? What are they going to be?
Yes.
Make a point.
I like that point a lot.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably end on that. I was gonna do scores. I was gonna ask for your score just so I could say myself that I don't really like doing scores.
Stars?
Yeah,
Zacks?
Letterboxd is like lame, but that's
Popcorns?
the way I would keep track.
Kernels?
I don't want to steal bags of popcorn. But yeah, let's just do stars. Or 1 to 100 or letter, whatever you want to do.
Squares?
Sure.
Stars. We'll do or to 100?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Give it some sort of rating.
Nah, it wasn't good. Probably
I'm
one.
gonna end it there.
But 1.5 stars.
I think
One star. 1 star.
I think I did 1 star. I might have even done a half a star, which is like it's a true half a star. They don't let you do 0 stars on the aforementioned app. But I think, so a half star is almost like a 0, but it's like a true half a star. And if you're putting a number to it, bad movies I have less problem putting numbers to. It's like a 10 out of 100. It's a F.
How about this? It's a 78 out of 1,000.
All right, that's good. We'll talk to you later. Thank you, Austin, for joining.